do whatever the you want to do.
It is time once again for the main story quest, where the Trinity Bros give you
what?
their MMO opinion.
Yeah, on purpose. Yeah, I just did that big. I did it to just get him something. Okay, I knew you
Can't
couldn't
hear you.
resist. You know what?
I wasn't gonna say anything until you said something.
What? Can't
What?
hear who?
I'm just kidding. You said don't say anything.
I'm confused.
Oh, is that what he said? I didn't hear him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. I was messing around, okay? Because I was, you know, one of the things where you tell someone don't do it, they do it. I don't care if you're a kid or an adult. You tell anybody don't do it, they're gonna go.
What am I supposed to do?
Don't touch that bottle. Anyways, okay.
How's it
Time
go?
for some, Time for some Trinity Bro opinions, okay, on our main story quest. Okay, so rolling a new character. Okay, rolling a new character. Now, reason why I bring this up is because apparently there are some studies showing that men roll more female characters than women roll male characters. Okay, so when it comes to a sample of 3,000 people, of course, it's funny how the sampling is 3,000. 74% of the sample is male. 23% are female and 3% are non-binary. Okay, so anyways, in the end, 76% of the 23% of the women prefer playing women characters. Okay, 29% of 74% of the male characters prefer playing female characters, and then 33% of the 3% who are non-binary prefer playing female characters. In other words, 39% of the total player base would prefer playing a female character, which is why they should probably do more female characters. Okay, anyways, I wanted to put to you all, start with Godfuzz first, okay? When you roll a character, male or female, or anything else in between, okay? And why?
I always go with male because I want my character to be strong, right? The whole fantasy of playing a game is like the idea that you are a strong character that you can't be or aren't as strong as in real life. So when I pick a character, it's like basically the face will somewhat resemble me, but everything else is like I'm Tone. I am an Arnold version, Goku-esque version of myself in a video game. Or just really something cool with lore. Like World of Warcraft, I loved playing Undead. And I loved playing certain Tauren and stuff like that. I didn't the only time I played female is when it had a tactical advantage, like in PUBG, their hitboxes were smaller. So you wouldn't get shot as often.
Okay.
That's a good excuse, yeah.
I mean, I've been playing
Covered.
MMO, I've
Covered.
been playing Army RPG since the early 2000s with Dark Age of Camelot. And I'm like, no, I'm a male. I'm going to roll a male character. My wife was a female, rolled a female character. At some point, someone talked to us. I mean, someone was in chat or somewhere. And the realization was like, yeah, you realize, of course, that first off, you know, most of the people playing these games are men. You know, I okay, kind of get that, right? I mean, back then it was more like 80%, 20, you know. And by the way, a lot of those females out there, they're male players. I go, what the? She and my wife and I were both like, what? You gotta be kidding me. Okay, why would you play anything? I was just totally blown away by anybody would play something that wasn't themselves. Okay. And yet, I've also heard people say, yeah, the reason why I like playing a female character, because I'm going to in front of my screen all day long in third person. I want to see something attractive on my screen. I really don't see my character much when I'm playing a game. Right? Solomon, what do you do when you roll a character? Male or female or something else?
So there's these, you could say, very wise brothers. Very, very, very wise. And they have a saying. And they used to end their videos with this particular saying, but they don't do it anymore. But it goes basically, do whatever the you want to do.
Yeah, true.
And
yeah,
that's just my opinion. It's like pretty much do whatever you want, right? I mean,
what do you roll?
I had similar experiences when it came to when I first started playing MMOs. Like I kind of had very similar experiences as you can, but after a while, it's just like you know, whatever. You do what you want, right? I mean, I'm not gonna tell you how to play the game. Don't tell me how to play mine, right? I generally, again, I could only, like, when it comes to mains, I could only main male characters for almost the same reasons as Godfuzz. I mean, does that mean I only roll male characters? No, because like for instance, in Black Desert Online, all the classes are gender locked,
Mm.
so I
Oh
can't.
yeah, good point.
It's not. I don't have a much of a choice there. But even then, if there are classes that aren't gender locked, I just feel like there are certain classes that feel more geared towards a female character for whatever reason. Like say a mage. I don't know. I'm just kind of just making stuff as I go along here. Um, but yeah, as for mains, I always roll male. Like I get the whole oh I want to look at the screen, for 5 hours, but I don't know. That just I always find that to be a really creepy excuse, if you know what I mean. Like you just gotta
Yeah, I
stare
agree. I know.
at a woman for that long
A
and
fake
like
avatar that back in the
right.
Camelot days wasn't really drawn as well as they are today. So
Like I said, do whatever the you want to do. It's just if that floats your boat, then fine, so be it. I'm not paying for your sub, so it's not like you should play how I think you should play. So, yeah, I think I think this is an issue, and I'm using that word very liberally here. I think this is an issue that's going to get again worse. Again, using the not loaded, colorful terms here. Um, that's only going to get worse as the year goes by because we have so many beta fails.
no, that's good. That's what I said. I thought about gender lock. You're right. There have been times I played a female character because of gender lock. I could have no choice but do that. Now,
Right.
when Age of Conan came out, I had to roll a female just to see if it was true. Okay. Now, so
We need,
SirJahzeal,
we need gender fluid characters.
they're making them. Okay, so they are. So SirJahzeal, what do you roll? Male, female, or something in between?
I always roll male unless it's a Japanese game. No, I'm just kidding.
Waifus.
No, only if I have to.
Waifu.
Hey, there's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with waifus. Actually, there is. I'm just kidding.
I
It's like
I
Japanese or
always
Russian.
yeah, I always choose male if it's available. Yeah, unless it's a gender lock game, which there are several that I have played in the past that were. And it happens to be a class that is female only that I would enjoy that class. And I also being huge on lore and looking into like whatever race it is and seeing what the lore is with that. If I feel like that's something I can relate to and I can role play as, uh, that's what I go for. But generally, yeah, I select a male and I usually try to make it a vision of what I would like to be sort exactly like Fuzz said, I want it to because especially with my disability and whatnot, I'm not as strong as I used to be and whatnot. So I like to if I can make them look a lot more buff and powerful and intimidating, tall and all those things that I'm not, that's what I go for.
Full head of hair.
But yeah, well, I don't know. I kind of like this. It's easy in the morning. I just wake up and ready to go.
Unless you're going for that Stone
But
Cold Steve Austin look.
yeah, yeah. I mean, to me, it's kind of an easy answer. We've known for a long time in psychology that men are very visually stimulated easily, and I understand when I have several friends that play female only and they're male and they're manly men and give that same excuse. Well, the women have better clothing, they have better transmogs, they're pretty, but they're still powerful in the game, and I like that. And I just go, oh, okay. I mean,
Sometimes that's true.
I'm not gonna die. Hey, I'm an American and I believe in freedoms, and if that's what they want to do, then that's cool. I don't have a problem with it. That's fine, unless they've got an issue with well, probably shouldn't say that word on here. So we'll say adult content or whatever. Then yeah, I probably will talk to them on the side about that. But uh, yeah, I don't. It
No.
doesn't surprise me at all that there's a lot of men out there that would prefer.
Yeah, which is interesting in that article because they talked about the fact that why don't they do better at making better female characters when so many people want to play them? I
There are a lot of powerful female
I know,
characters
yeah.
in games.
I rolled on my Star Wars The Old Republic, my Jedi. I rolled a male character and I made him a little more beer belly like myself to kind of like be more accurate. Even though I do agree, every time I play that character, I'm like, I should have made him skinnier, a little more buff, to fantasize how I could be like. So we have in our chat, we have Sea of Awesome says all his characters are male. Because he's a dude, likes to play dude characters. Let's see, we had I thought someone else mentioned something else about doing. I thought Daily Planet post something, maybe not.
Actually,
missing something.
to be completely honest with you, I'm actually surprised that number isn't higher.
Yeah, I
fair
would
enough.
I would
Kind of them
expect it
too.
to be.
Yeah, like 29%, that's high, but I thought maybe 40%, to be honest with you.
Oh, there it is. Yeah,
Well,
Daily
it was
Planet's-
only a sample group of 3,000, right?
That's
True.
true.
I'd still
And
argue
which
that's
game,
a pretty
too?
big sample.
It wasn't
It's like
And
it didn't
which
make.
game?
So Daily Planet said that depends on the character. There are female characters that are better than male characters, like Samus mentioned in Smash, for example.
Well,
let's see,
okay.
Retro's here in the house. Bro, got
Yeah,
us
but there's
breaking
no
Unity.
option. And
I know. See that he broke the Trinity. This is heresy, okay? Oh
well, we have a trinity of beards right now because Solomon's.
yeah. TTMMO
Unable.
says that SOTOR, the female characters they do look better. Same, Sea of Awesome. I prefer male characters. Etc. said, okay, yeah, awesome.
I can't
And-
grow a beard.
oh yeah,
Okay?
see, don't
Gotta
shame
blame
him
God
like
for
that.
that one.
My
I
son
knew
is
it wasn't blessed the genes.
my
You
son is
need the
half.
Asian beard.
Well, no, see, yeah,
Ooh,
my
that'd be cool.
son is half Asian. He's tried to grow a beard and he feels so bad, but oh well. All right, so if you're watching on YouTube,
Beard shaming me?
let us know.
oh no, oh no, it's gone
I
there.
wasn't talking to you. I was talking to Fuzz.
Yes, I am.
If you have, let us know what you guys think. If you're watching on YouTube, okay, you get through all this stuff, then let us know what it is. And now we'll hit the button on the next thing, so no one talk. Check out the further adventures of Kennethan by liking and subscribing and watching me live on twitch.tv/Kennethan.